Indianapolis Colts select quarterback Peyton Manning.
No matter who he rides with, he finds his target and he shoots you dead.
Peyton Manning is one of the all-time greatest NFL quarterbacks. He just retired a Bronco at the end of this season, but 2012 was his first season there. The beginning of Manning's time as a Bronco ended Tim Tebow's time. Tim Tebow would go on to play for the New York Jets and have a bad season before he was finally declared not good enough for the NFL. But what if Tebow's time never ended and the unorthodox spark continued? What if Peyton Manning was a lifetime Colt? How would this change things? Things would change so much. In 2012, the Broncos go 9-7, an improvement from their 2011 8-8, but not as good as their real-life counterpart, 13-3. The Colts go 14-2, a huge improvement from their real-life 11-5. The reason they went 2-14 in 2011 is because Manning was hurt, so they still landed the first pick. They drafted amazing linebacker Luke Kuechly, shoring up the defense. In the wild card, the Broncos lose to the Ravens, and then in the divisional round, the Colts beat the Ravens and move on to the conference round. The real-life Super Bowl champs were defeated. The Colts then lose to the Patriots in the conference, and the Patriots beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Yes, the lights still go out. The Broncos have the 29th pick in the NFL draft, which they traded that and their third rounder for the Giants' 19th pick. So they lose out on the third round pick cornerback Kayvon Webster, but they end up drafting star DeAndre Hopkins. This trade also makes Justin Pugh a Bear and Kyle Long a Giant. The Broncos go 12-4 and the Colts go 13-3. Tebow has developed into a top-tier quarterback who no one questions, and Manning is just Peyton Manning. The Broncos play the Colts in the conference round and take the Patriots' real-life spot. The Broncos advance and then beat the Seahawks in Super Bowl 48. Tim Tebow is your Super Bowl MVP. Next season, the Colts trade their first-round picks for the next 2 years for Seattle star Richard Sherman. The Seahawks are shocked after losing the Super Bowl and don't even make the playoffs. The Seahawks draft promising young player Kelvin Benjamin at the 28th pick in the NFL draft, and Panthers draft Money Manziel at number 3 because without Kuechly, Cam Newton is a bust, and so is Johnny. The reigning champ Broncos go 12-4 and are known with Hopkins and Thomas as the best dual-threat receivers in the NFL. The Colts finish 15-1 with the help of Sherman and Luke Kuechly. The Broncos and Colts play in the conference round. The Colts win and advance to the Super Bowl. They then win their third Super Bowl with Manning, defeating Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, who have yet to win a ring. Manning retires a year earlier and is known as one of the greatest to ever do it. The next season, Aaron Rodgers beats Tim Tebow in the Super Bowl. So in the end, Tim Tebow is an all-time great quarterback, with Super Bowl losses and more to chase in the future. Manning's career doesn't have a poor final season, and he also wins one extra Super Bowl. And lastly, the Panthers and Seahawks never become NFL great teams. And that's it for What If Peyton Manning Never Left the Colts?